Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet your very own Brushbuddy keychain. This pattern is 100 low sew and no magic ring required, making it the perfect stress-free project for beginners. It worked in one piece from hat to tail. Let's grab some fuzzy white yarn and follow me. For today's project, we can choose different texture of white yarn and a bit of black yarn, 3mm hook or 4mm hook, stitch marker, glue, needle, scissors, eyes, permanent marker, pipe cleaner, stuffing, and a keychain. Let's get started. For the best results, I recommend using this fluffy white yarn with a 4mm hook. It gives the most authentic, fuzzy look, just like the Brushbuddy in the anime. However, for this tutorial, I will be using smooth cotton yarn and a 3mm hook. This makes it much easier for you to see every stitch clearly as we go. Because the yarn and the hook size are different, the final size will vary too. Have a look at both and see which style you prefer. For round 1, instead of making a magic ring, we are going to use an easier method called the chain tool method. Let's start by making a slip knot by using our finger. Take the yarn and make it across the fingers. Wrap the yarn around your fingers to form a loop. Now, cross the working yarn over the tail so it forms an X shape on your fingers. Next, use your finger to wrap the string at the back and pull it through the loop in front. Then gently pull the working yarn to tighten it. Now, insert your hook into the loop and adjust the tightness. Before we begin with the chain tool method, let me show you how I hold my yarn. I usually wrap the working yarn around the pinky finger, bring it over my index finger, and then use my middle finger and thumb to hold the crochet piece. Then chain tool first. Yarn over, pull through the loop, and then yarn over, pull through the loop again. Here is our chain tool. Now we will make 6 single crochets all into that very first chain we made. To make a single crochet, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both, that's 1. Mark this first stitch with a stitch marker. Continue making single crochets into that same first chain until we have a total of 6. Once we are done, insert your hook into the first marked stitch and make a slip stitch to join. Round 1 is finished. For round 2, chain 1 first. We are going to make an increase into every stitch. An increase just means making 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Insert your hook into the first stitch, make 1 single crochet, mark with a stitch marker, and then make another single crochet into that same spot. Repeat this round, you will have a total of 12 stitches. After 6 increases, at the end, skip the slip stitch and chain 1 from the previous round and slip stitch into our first marked stitch. Round 2 is finished. Round 3 through 6 are easy. Chain 1 and simply make 1 single crochet in each of the 12 stitches. No increases here. Just work your way around. Snip stitch to join at the end of each round, and I will see you at the end of round 6 when the hat starts to take shape. Make a slip stitch to finish round 6. Round 6 is finished. For round 7, chain 1 first and make 4 single crochets. After 4 single crochet, we will make a 5 double crochet cluster stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. We are going to repeat this 4 more times into the same stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat until you have 6 loops on your hook. Now, you have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6 loops at once. Then chain 1. This creates a little bubble for the arms. After the arms, we will make 2 single crochet, and the next stitch is here. Don't miss it. We will make another 5 double crochet cluster for the second arm. Finish the round with 4 single crochets and a snip stitch. Round 7 is finished. For round 8 to 10, chain 1 first and make 12 single crochets each round and snip stitch at the end of each round. Here is the chain 1 we make in the previous one. Skip it and we make single crochet in the next stitch. the same as before. This is the chain 1 we make in previous one, so skip it and move to the next stitch. Continuous round 8 to 10, and I will see you at the end of round 10. Make a snip stitch to finish round 10. Round 10 is finished, chain 1 first. For round 11, it's just like round 7, we are going to add the next. Chain 1, 4 single crochets, make a 5 double crochet cluster for the first neck, 2 single crochets, and another cluster for the second neck. Finish with 4 single crochets with a slip stitch. Make a snip stitch to finish round 11. Round 11 is finished. For round 12 all the way to round 45, we are simply just chain 1 and make 12 single crochet each round. Don't forget to make a snip stitch at the end of each round. Continue your work and I will see you at the end of round 45. After finishing round 45, it's time to shape our brush buddy. We will need a pipe cleaner and some stuffing. Using a pipe cleaner allows us to bend and pose the tail however we like. Since the end of the pipe cleaner are quite sharp, I'm going to bend them over like this for safety. Since the body is very long and narrow, I'm using a pencil to help push the stuffing all the way down to the bottom. Try to keep the pipe cleaner in the middle by adding the stuffing evenly around it. This keeps everything balanced and smooth. After stuffing, snip stitch to finish round 45. Now we are going to close this small hole. Instead of crocheting it shut, using a needle is much easier for beginners and give a cleaner finish. Cut your yarn, leaving a long tail, and pull it all the way through the last loop. Flat your yarn onto the needle. Now, insert your needle through the front loops only of each of the 12 stitches, going from the center to the outside. Once you've gone through all 12 loops, simply pull the yarn tail firmly, Watch as the hole magically zips shut. Insert your needle into the center of the coaster, bring it out through the side of the body, and cut the excess yarn, and there you go. Your brush buddy is perfectly finished. Crocheting tiny toes can be difficult for beginners, so I use this simple method instead. First, cut a short piece of back yarn. Use your hook to pull it through the arms or necks, and tie a knot to secure it in place. Then, untwist the strings of the yarn to make them look fluffy. Finally, trim them to your perfect length. I think it's an easy way to get that perfect detail. For the eyes, I have a special tip. Before we glue them on, I recommend using a permanent marker to draw a back circle around the eye. This makes it look much more like the real Brushbuddy from the anime. Let's compare these two. One has the back outline and the other doesn't. You can clearly see that the one with the line looks much better. Once you are happy with the look, just use some glue to stick them onto the body. It can bang in any shape you like. Finally, attach the keychain to the top of the hat and we're all done. Your brush buddy is ready to follow you on your own magical adventures. Thanks for watching. I share easy crochet ideas for beginners and handmade gifts. If you enjoy crochet keychains and beginner-friendly projects, consider subscribing. It really helps support my channel. Happy crocheting, and I will see you in the next video.